We're back. John, yeah. This is for our 45 subscribers. That John is making me do this right now. Yes, I am. You know, we have 45 subscribers on YouTube, and John, I don't know what to say. Well, let's give all you. Come on, you're my spiritualist. Let's go. What's going on with the Mercury retrograde? Right. Okay. Mercury retrograde is in effect. I have been bitching for the last 2-3 days. Like, everything I touch turns to shit. I drop things, I break things, I fuck things up. There is like nothing I can do right. No, that's not true. It's true. It is very true. Sure enough. And I'm usually right on top of this. It's Mercury retrograde. We are right in the middle of it. We are like right in the middle. It ends on February 3rd. So it's like, it started like last week or some fucking deal. Like 10 days ago. I don't know. Listen, leave me alone. I think it started, I don't know. It started in the middle of January. January is coming to an end. This whole month has been a shit show for me, like beyond belief. Like everything is just... So there's no other reason that I'm saying this except to, I'm a spiritualist, right? And that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is filling people in on what's going on with the biorhythms and the earth and the moons and the stars. And so, John, so I said, come on, you just have to get in there and tell him it's Mercury retrograde and just do it. Go in there and go get him, baby, go get him. Right, so he told me go get them, so I'm getting them. So today, we gave a great review of the film Kajillionaire earlier. We're going to be watching a movie that I have never seen about the Beatles called Backbeat. John, yes, I love you so, and I think you're going to like this movie a lot. It gives a whole different perspective. It's more about Astrid and Stuart. And being that Christopher is Stewart, it'll give you a little bit more insight into his... So you're telling me you think that Backbeat, the film Backbeat, is a good film, is a good Beatle film? Yes. Yes, it's one of the better ones. Well, I love Laura Palmer, the girl who plays Laura Palmer, and she's in this thing. She plays Astrid, yeah. Laura Palmer plays Astrid, right? Astrid Kutcher. How you doing, John? Oh, I'm at a good time. Having a nice time. Had a great time this afternoon. Me and Lena were listening to Dave Edmunds' albums back to back, and also a couple of good Stevie Ray Vaughan live shows, and it's been great. And Guitar Heroes have been the theme. Some Dwight Yoakam earlier than that. I get very inspired when I hear that music, and I love Dave Edmunds, and I know you love Stevie Ray, and Dave Edmunds. I really never knew what an amazing guitarist, like classical, technically brilliant fella that guy is on guitar. Yeah, he's something else. You know what else I heard in Dave Edmunds' music? I heard a lot of Aerosmith borrowing from him. A lot of them fucking funky beats and that quick delivery of lyrics. Stevie Tyler has got to be a Dave Edmunds fan. That's got to be, right? Is it the other way? No. Well... they could both be Chuck Berry fans, too. Right, that's true. But Steve Tyler is not the guitarist. Joe Perry is a great guitarist, but I don't think he's as good as Dave Edmunds. Is he as good as Dave Edmunds? Well, apples and oranges, I guess you could say. I'm sure they all have their brilliance. So, yeah, I shouldn't compare them. That's not right to do. Well, anyway, so... It's been great listening to the music, and really, like John has been demanding that I just listen to music all day with him and kind of just really zone out on the rock and roll and guitar music, which is good for me. It's good for my brain. I haven't done that in a long time. Just saturated myself with some great music. And we did it for hours today, and I really do feel better. But again, I'm like a mental case and a retard in a lot of, a lot of ways. I'm like a spastic, like really bad. And it's not just being a disabled person. It goes beyond that. It's like really... Now, I feel very bad even complaining, because I know there are people who have like real bad physical disabilities, you know, that I... but anyway, Mercury retrograde has been affecting me really, really bad this time. Yeah. Yes, honey, I know. And you haven't really understood it. You're usually right on top of it. And this time you just missed it. So how come you didn't say it? I was saying it to you. You were not hearing me. I was like, check your dates, hon. It's retrograde. But you don't hear everything I say to you. You get all caught up in beating yourself up and calling yourself retarded and calling yourself spastic, and you don't hear me, all right? Look, don't get upset. I'm not upset. Oh, I like Richard Thompson is playing inside. Another great musician, Richard Thompson. Johnny. Yes, baby, I love you so. I just love you with all my heart. That's all I want to say. You're doing so great. Just be happy with me. I am happy. All right, so this has just been a Mercury retrograde report. Just to give everybody the heads up. If you're having problems also with machinery, car trouble, computers crashing, that's all been part of my wonderful journey this week too. And I'm going to stop complaining right now, because it's just silly, because we have a lot to be grateful for. That's right, we sure do. And there's a lot to talk about, but there's also a lot of meditation that needs to be done. It's a time for introspection. Stevie Ray, I will talk to him later. What do you think, John? He's available for you anytime. You're saying to talk to him now. No. Give it to the end of this movie, and we'll come back with a movie review and maybe get Stevie Ray in here for a little conversation later. All right, that sounds great. I won't ask him too many personal questions, right? Well, you do whatever comes naturally. I know he loves you. He's like a brother to you, and he's available if you have any questions for him or anything that you need him for. Stevie Ray is your friend and mine. And he's doing okay? Yeah, he's fine. Can I ask a question right now about what? The twin flame thing with Stevie Ray? I'm going to let him talk to you about that later. How's that? All right, honey. I'm nosy, you know. I know. He's doing his best. He's doing his best. Okay. I love you. Let's go to the movies. Backbeat. I love you too. Backbeat. Let's go.